Guyana, a sovereign state located on the northern mainland of South America, sharing borders with Brazil, Venezuela, and Suriname. Guyana is the only Commonwealth state on mainland South America. A tropical, hot, and humid country, rich in resources such as bauxite, gold, and diamonds. Home to booming industries, including sugar, rice milling, textiles, timber, and now oil. And that's me, Charisse Holder, entrepreneur and founder of Beauty Inspires Creativity, a lifestyle brand that focuses on the development of the whole person. And you're probably wondering what I'm doing here in Guyana. Well, the journey for me began a few years ago when my dad wasn't feeling so well. Something about illness triggered thoughts of mortality and legacy for me. My dad is superhero to me, always winning, and yet everyone on this earth, including my superhero, must pass through, unfortunately, death. The success and accomplishments of family legacy, traditions, even the foods, they all get lost when descendants don't carry them on. This led me to want to go back to the one place that those before me called home, Guyana. For so long, I was disassociated from the country due to having many negative perceptions of it. Then, after meeting up with my longtime friend Randy, whose ancestors on his mother's side also happened to be from Guyana, and hearing his experience of the country, my journey soon began. I set out to rectify the isolation that so many Black Americans feel, the disenfranchised feeling that all from the African diaspora feel, a craving for re-identifying the Black identity through fulfilling our rites of passage, one that unfortunately many of us were stripped of due to the transatlantic slave trade, or more appropriately used, the Mayafa. You see, the Holocaust is a word that is specific to the Jewish experience, whereas the Mayafa is used to describe the history and ongoing effects of the atrocity afflicted upon African people, particularly when committed by non-Africans. In the context of the history of slavery, including the Arab slave trade and the Atlantic slave trade, which has continued to the present day through imperialism, colonization, and other forms of oppression. Having a fellow voyager with me that was also a first-generation Guyanese American would be a tremendous aid. And having my father as the captain of this voyage provided major comfort. In many ways, my father was passing the torch to Randy and I, as many of our elders did to guide the way for the next generation. A land rooted deep in my blood, home to a legacy left by my ancestors and carried on by my family. With so much left to discover and so much to offer, only one question remains.
In the company of wolves, will I make it through the night? If I stay with you all night.
We have not developed much as a nation, as a people, and that's based largely on because the people are divided. It's kind of difficult to, really explain and express yourself on. If you ask me, I might say something, and you ask somebody else of a different ethnic group, they're gonna tell you something else. So it's a ticklish topic.
When we had race riots, history and the sugar plantations brought a mixture of people. And I'm happy that Guyana is a lovely mixture of 6 races. But at the end of the day, you have to recognize that we have had difficult periods with our Afro-Guyanese population and our Indo-Guyanese population. And it is explained in history. One, slavery ended, and another set of laborers were needed for the plantations, and the East Indians came. I think by and large, I am excited that we, over time, have been able to deal with that, and we're so mixed up now. Most Guyanese families have a bit of all 6 races in them. But it is a fear because at the political level, quite often, that is promoted to get votes, and also it builds on divisions. And my philosophy is that, you know, we have so much more in common than those divisions.
I think that a lot of people in America, around the world, basically any person of the African diaspora, due to colonization, has lost a chunk of their identity. And this journey is to reclaim those pieces so that not only myself, but everyone watching this film will gain a sense of identity.
I think that this is going to be an amazing journey, and I'm really looking forward to going back to my homeland. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just really glad to be doing this with someone else.
Yes.
Because I have a lot of emotions about this, and I don't think I would have did it by myself. So
I can say that for me, the emotions are maybe not as intense. Being that this is my second time going there, I kind of know a little bit what to expect. I don't have too much anxiety, but at the same time, you know, it's going to be a different experience. I'm with.
I mean, like, but you have to remember though, like, I was taught since I was a kid, or I've been programmed since I was a kid to like hate, honestly, to hate myself and my country. And this sounds crazy to say it, but it's true. And I feel like to be 30 and now feeling like, wow, if I have a kid, like, they don't even know anything about a whole legacy, like a whole generation behind me.
Exactly.
It's bipolar. It's January 21st, and yesterday felt like the first day of spring. And now we're here in Guyana, and we're all gonna get sick. Yeah.
Good to know, because I didn't know that. I didn't know I was gonna get sick.
I'm just, you know, like, this is me right now in the middle of a rainforest. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get sick.
That's not very positive.
No, I'm gonna pull through. That's the positive part. That people want to see the conflict, and then they want to see the hero win.
Ooh, you're a writer, aren't
You know
you?
what I'm saying?
You're a writer, aren't you?
There you go. There you go.
My first day in Guyana, my first thoughts were, what the hell? I was gypped. So some of the things that I heard about the country before I came were, it's dirty, it's old, it's backward, there's plenty of mosquitoes that are gonna bite you alive, your skin's gonna get ugly, there's no opportunity. It's just all the things that are terrible, which generally is the narrative that you hear about countries in South America and or Africa, generally with a majority of melanated people. You tend to hear this narrative from mainstream. And that's what I had, you know, listened to even from my own family members who bought into that, who had never even been to Guyana and or were in Guyana and only remember the bad things about it.
Ended 1793. Yeah. Can I have it from me?
What up, guys? It's me, Jose Peña. We're here live 2018 in Marriott. Show this kid. This is really dope, though. I don't know what else to say.
You got the music right now, too.
See? Crazy. You're not. Entrepreneurship definitely runs in the family. Wow. Does he know we're coming? He doesn't know we're coming. He doesn't know we're coming.
Yeah, me at all. Like, fell asleep. I'm starving. Not if you understand.
You look like your uncle, Sonny.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you on the internet. These are my friends, Jose, Randy.
For me, it's nice. It's a new thing for me because this is the first business venture that I've taken to this level. However, for me now, I'm actually directing my path, finding my way, understanding the things that I'm good at, and understanding my weaknesses too. I think a business really is a reflection of who you are and how you see your business function, or the things that you're not getting done is really a reflection of the limitations that you have as a person. This business here is a reflection of myself and wife, who we are and what we embody. So we are a work in progress, so the business is a work in progress.
As I got older, I always kind of said to myself, I want to go to Guyana. I feel like it's just something I got to do, because you don't really feel like you have those roots unless you actually go there and see, for yourself.
Are you 100% this is the seawalls? This can't
I
be.
used to come, when Carl, he would take this whole back way. Like if you wanted to avoid, try to take this whole back way, he'd be like, yeah, this is the seawall all right here.
You can't, you gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm serious. People will wait.
I've heard about this.
Clearly, this is the seawall. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard so many stories about this though. How can it look so normal?
But it goes a little further down, way further.
I'm kind of shocked right now. I guess I was expecting, you don't understand. When you are told stories or you're told imagery or you're told things and then you come to something, you're just like, but where's the wall? And where's the scariness? And where's the crime? And where's where's the terrible things that I've heard of? Where's the dirtiness of everything? It just, I just
go by the
don't...
market, you'll see a lot of dirtiness. Not dirtiness, but
Well,
fast pace.
Fast pace is different. This is not what I imagined.
Central High School, right? So, that's
And then there's people cleaning. I'm just saying. There's community here, man. There's something happening.
Maybe 18, 15 years ago, this place looked different. Maybe the environment was different,
I
right
only
now,
know this Guyana now.
Well, the last time I came here, it was 3 years ago for my mom's funeral. But before that, I was away for about 18 years. And when I came back the first time, I was amazed at the radical change we had in the country, because when I left, the country was totally different to what I saw when I came back. To me, it was an improvement.
There's an old African proverb that says, whenever an elder dies, a library burns down. So we paid a visit to the Walter Rodney Archives in hopes of gaining a better understanding of our lineage.
We're going to find out the ancestry if they have archives. Except for Negroes, they don't have that many.
See whatever they have.
Okay.
So I guess we'll see what they have. So we're going to leave.
Because I know maybe about zilch much about the Arabs' tradition and lineage.
These here are from the areas where our foreparents from.
Oh, born 1906. So I have to only come here to this country. I could not have found this anywhere else.
No. Same thing goes for Rani, same thing goes for all you guys around here. Once you're Guyanese and your ancestors are Guyanese, you'll find it here.
This is 1800s. Like, folks legit just came through, that's where I'm from. Wow. That's amazing.
It was a monumental day because we really got to go through a real rites of passage ritual, right before our eyes. We had a chance to open a book and find a name and actually see back from 1898, okay, you had a holder who was doing X, Y, and Z, and it's like, oh, wow, that makes sense. I do the same exact thing. It really just showed me the power of genetics.
My name is Charles, but my father is Charles. My mother's maiden name is Lynch. So which one are you looking for?
He composed.
You're looking for Lynch.
Which is your name?
Which is what I do as well.
Charles is my name.
Six symbol V's. These Harrison's one. Educated.
Well, you got to look for the interview and let you know.
Awarded the prize for being the best dressed in the military.
For the lynch names.
So,
I
shout out
looked
to
it
you.
up.
I don't know, I felt like part of me was being drawn back into some type of mission. I feel like a lot of my ancestors, as I've come to find out, they've done really great things. They really set a playing field. They really worked to create an infrastructure for our family that almost now 7 generations, which would be myself, down, I discovered that they left land and they left tools and they left resources and they left us a country that now is going to have oil and gold, and there's all these rich resources that we can benefit from and have a life from and thrive. And I didn't expect any of that.